Hi, Tom Braegelmann here. It's Tuesday, October 11th. We're at 4605 Van Alden, and we're here with Greg, the job superintendent supervisor, and we're just going to do a walk through both of the properties here. So we'll just do the video while Greg explains a few things. So you said in here we're pretty well done with the sheetrock, just have to get to the taping.
Yeah, and the lathing's basically done. There's a couple spots we had to wait for the metal to get in. But otherwise it's pretty much done, and they're going to start scratching, which is the first coat of stucco.
What you doing? You can see the doors here, pretty fancy front door. What is it? What kind of door is this?
It's a Western.
Western slide. High end.
And then you can see these door jambs. They have a little curve, so the metal corner bead goes right into this curve and looks nice and clean.
Okay.
It's a clean look.
So you're waiting to hang the doors. Okay. Great. Here we have the great room. Rocking again is pretty well done.
And this fireplace, you can see it's more elongated for a modern look to go with this style house.
Yeah. Very nice.
And,
plumbing, electrical is pretty well taken care of.
yeah, all that's done. They do that. You have to get all that inspected and on test. Make sure everything's good before the inspector gives you the okay to start insulating. Once you insulate, then you can just go ahead and level.
Yep. And out here we're getting ready for the stucco.
Yeah. These guys, they covered up everything that can get damaged, like the doors, and they covered up all the windows. And with tape and plastic to protect them.
Okay.
And they got the machine, and that will mix it and also pump it up to them. Put it right on the walls, right? They'll get really loud once they get that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good.
That's the wine cellar. Right here. It's already getting drywall. It's gonna get tile. So this drywall the ceiling. We'll get tile. So it look nice. Big wine cellar.
And the timing on the siding or the stucco on this one?
The stucco, well, you have to wait after you brown it about 10 days for it to cure before you do the color.
All right.
So, but it'll be about by Monday it should be all brown, and then it has to set for, like I said, another 10 days, and then they'll be able to do the color in a couple days.
Okay. What do you anticipate as completion for these two? Roughly timing for completion?
Completion, I'm thinking, you're talking about everything?
Yeah.
The pools and everything?
Pool, landscaping,
We're
everything?
hoping for around March.
Okay. First part, middle, later? Hard to say.
Yeah, that's hard to say.
Okay. And here you can see the taping is underway.
Yeah, and this one, they've already started upstairs actually doing the skim coat. So the skim coat, you won't see any of these other lines. This is where they do all the seams and corners.
Sure.
And then they sand it really good. And then there'll be then they do the skim coat after they get it really smooth.
Sure.
You can see they still need to do quite a bit of sanding here. Actually, this gets covered by wood, so they're going to leave that alone.
All right.
So a lot of this gets wood on top of it. So that's why you see like these jams. Because we're going to bring wood on around all these columns and do some fancy. This one's a colonial style house, so it's going to get wood wainscoting on the walls that comes up about 42 inches high.
Oh, nice.
And then around the columns, it'll get nice fancy wood details.
Sure.
So,
Good.
much nicer.
And how about the outside? Can you describe a little bit of what you see the outside to be?
Yeah, we're using a hardy siding. It's fireproof. It's made actually out of cement board.
All right.
For fire, we have to use a fire-rated type of material. And so they started with all the trim around the windows and along the eaves, and that's all out of that special wood.
Sure.
So it's actually not wood. It's you can see
Like
it over here.
compressed.
It's actually cement.
Sure.
You can see the difference. And here's the crown. Actually, this is the 5-inch crown.
Okay.
This will go up under the eaves there. So it's a nice little detail, and they got all the railings going up, wood railings, on the top of this balcony.
Right. Nice. And pool?
Yeah, the pool's back straight out from this living room doors. In that area there. So we're going to be moving all this dirt to fill in that area in the front to level it out a little more.
Okay.
And then we'll put in all the walls. There's like a 3-foot wall.
Okay. Up against the hill.
Yeah, at the bottom, at the foot of the hill.
Yeah.
To stop any water coming down into the yard.
Okay.
And it'll go into a B ditch that'll be behind that wall. To guide all the water out of here.
And the lot divider landscape, what do you see as that being?
It's just going to be a fence, probably a nice, I don't know how fancy, but
like a 6-foot privacy type fence?
It'll just, yeah.
Yeah, there you can see them. They're starting with the
scratch.
The Costillo tunnels are done over there. Do you have anything for them to do over here? Can you start on that? Okay, good. They're going to come. I told them to come over.
So I think we're done with this. And until next time.
And, come on all over, Brian, to get